some in the house because we got the mics real close to the monitor. Yeah. All right, there we go. Now I hear it.
If you're hearing bells, you know Marian Call is close. Everybody, it's such a privilege and pleasure to have this next performer back here on our stage to play her heart out with some of her close, finest musician friends. Please welcome back Marian Call.
And we're all in? We're all in.
Yes.
All right.
We got a little feedback happening. I don't know who.
A little bit might be these guys here.
Probably.
Sure. All right. That's all right. Clint's got it under control. Yes, he does.
All right.
A real sound man. A real soul man. And a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, and.
Good morning, moon, love, how you doing? I've got business with you today. Good evening, sun, I'll see you soon. I wake on my own terms lately. Who's to say we're upside down? Who's to say we're falling if we miss the ground? Who's to say we're going nowhere if we like spinning round and round? Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. Good morning, stars, love, how ya are? Nice we finally see eye to eye. Good day to be a speck like me, fast and free, that's how we fly. Who's to say we're upside down? Who's to say we're falling if we miss the ground? Who's to say we're going nowhere if we like spinning round and round? Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know the words. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. That's right, like Muppets. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Can you whistle? Do-do-do-do-do. There's nothing happier than a room of people whistling. Good morning, me love, where you be? Keep your eyes open wide. Bet we're gonna be alright. Alright, everybody. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Good morning, moon love, how you doing? I've got business with you today.
Thank you so much. I have all these amazing people on stage, and now I'm actually going to dismiss some. But before I do, stick around a second. I wanted to introduce you all. This is David George Gordon, my stepdad, one of my favorite people in the world. And Ms. Betsy Tinney on the fiberglass black, really sexy Darth Vader cello. And Tony Fabry with me on guitar, ladies and gentlemen. and a gentleman who I would say over the last several years we have learned to swing together. Thank goodness. It's been a lot of fun. We're about to play a nearly impossible song, which Tony now completely nails. So I just want you to know. Some of you in the room have played this song before, and you know how hard it is.
You speak so optimistically.
But I do have a question before we begin. Are there any thick books or small flat boxes about that we could elevate the typewriter on? So I'm not going like this. Because that could work, but it could also be disastrous for the front row if I... Books in a bookstore. Yeah, big fat books. There we go. Thank you. Live healthy, it says. Eat healthy. I agree. There we go. Gonna re-mic just for a second.
You know, it strikes me that that's the same height as the lid of the typewriter that we just
You
inverted.
guys know what to do?
You hold the typewriter with both hands.
Beg your pardon?
Said I'll take Underwood and Overhill for $500.
Yes, Underwood and Overhill. This is actually my Royal Quiet Deluxe. This is a Seattle-only typewriter. You guys get an exclusive. Yay, Seattle! This is I grew up around here. I grew up way out in North Rosedale in Gig Harbor, and so it's always coming home to be here. Take a good long time. And happy to tell you I'll be here playing concerts at least 4 times this year, so I will be around. This song is the title track to my most recent record that you can find over there, and it's called Dear Mr. Darcy. Wish us luck. You all know who Mr. Darcy is, right? Yes. All the girls are saying yes. Okay. Yes. Well,
I admit I've never read this book.
You haven't? No, well, this is what happens when a really shy, nerdy guy is afraid to tell a shy, nerdy girl how he feels, which is absolutely nothing. Ever. So. I won't. They drank all the Pilsner and ate all the oranges, and she thought as though rotten and rusted door hinges squealed as he left. How remarkably deftly, how utterly thoroughly he failed to confess. He evaded the point and eluded the mood she meant to convey when she'd laid out the food. Even put up her hair, but the boy wouldn't bite, and it was almost sexy, but not quite. Still, how could she fret when she won that small bet with a well-meaning friend who swore it would end with a kiss and a cry and a happy reveal? For what man could resist such a gem of a meal? She'd collect on the cash, but her victory stung. She cursed at the cat that had captured her tongue. She broke out the chocolate and started to write, and it was almost helpful, but not quite. Dear sir, I've been dropping hints like bricks on you. We were both rehearsing for this awkward interview. I'm done with making small talk, and I'm done with being scared, because I heard from a friend of a friend that you came with your speaking points prepared. Dear sir, I am taking matters into my own hands. I hope I do not try your interest if I dare to take this chance. Do not underestimate me, boy, look closer and you'll find that if you peel back the polite, there might be something famous inside. Remember
remember the fete where the two of us met. Less a bolt from the blue, more a social ineptness. The cool kids swarmed, we clung to the corner. That's why my poor heart before I could wanna broke from the bunch to bolt to your side. The rest of me followed a bit starry-eyed. You took off your hat and you bought me some wine, and it was almost awkward, but not quite. Now we are not so much for big parties and such. We'd rather observe than be part of the crush. So you uncapped your camera to frame the good times. I'd have to use napkin to scrape some lines. The chemistry swept us both off our toes. You shot no one else, I couldn't compose. You said I was sweet, nearly kissed me goodnight, and it was almost perfect, but not quite. Oh, dear sir, you've been dropping hints like bombs on me. I have this file of evidence, see exhibits A and B. Oh, I'm done with making small talk, and I'm done with being scared, because I noticed just how many times tonight you ran your fingers through your hair. Dear sir, I am taking matters into my own hands. I think that I might love you, and I hope you'll understand that if I beat you to the punch, it's just because my patience tried. And if you peel back the polite, there might be something fierce inside. From that day to this, your timidity's disenchanted me. You were looking so longing, why couldn't you say you wanted me? I could vow that I'll hate you with all of my will, but unfortunate me, you can see how I'll fail. I've been waiting a year, I've been waiting for you, been biting my tongue, and I'm almost through. Dear sir, I'm dropping my last guard for you. I'm fearful and I'm foolish and I'm agitated too. But all these anticipation without consummation, it's hard on a poor girl's pride. And though I doubt I'll send this letter, if I did, you'd see how I've tried. How I've tried, how I've tried, how I've tried. Dear sir, I've been dropping hints like bricks on you. We were both rehearsing for this awkward interview. Do not underestimate me, boy, look closer and you'll find that if you peel back the light, there might be something fierce inside. Thank you so much. Can I get a little less guitar in the monitor up here? It's nice and loud.
Playing a loud song.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Really
So,
myself.
do you mind if I present some new music? I'm sorry I've been away from you so long, Seattle. I love you so much. But sometimes I need to stay at home in my little house in Alaska and coop myself up and be an artist and practice being miserable in the cold for a little while so I can dream up new arts for all of you. So I have a few new ones. This one is called, this is a commission from the most recent Kickstarter. It's called Paper and Pen. You'll get what it's about. It's not hard. There's the paper and the pen and me. The storm stole the electricity with a kind of ancient purity. Cliche, but right and whole and real. And I make my words so differently. stroking, scripting thoughtlessly every sound a moving path to calm the keyboard's artillery. Just the scratching on the page and me. My handwriting is atrophied, it's been so very long. Mistakes stay on the page to see it's real when I am wrong. There is no cut and no delete. There's time for finding what I mean. My glowy box can do a lot. It hooks me up so I can talk at the speed of everybody else's lives. But it does not feel like home to me. My portal lets in everything, and it suggests and it corrects. It disembodies all the text. The skies have changed since I was young. The stars are dim, the roads all hum. I'm landlocked and I'm light polluted. I'm choked with updates on what all you did. Oh, turn me southbound to the sea, the paper and the pen and me. Oh, cut the electricity, oh, wheel Orion over me. Oh, spin the stars and spin I'll be, the paper and the pen and me.
Thank you. I'll have to tweet about how nice that song is. This is I've been kind of obsessed with St. George lately. We saw statues of him in England and in Prague and in and lots of other places, and I keep coming across him in books, both as a metaphor and an image. And one of my favorite windows in all of Europe, as far as I know, Salisbury Cathedral has a St. George and the Dragon window, and it's one of my favorites. But so I was watching Sherlock, BBC version, of course, and I was like, that's what St. George would be like. So, obviously. So, this song is called Elementary, and it's about St. George and the Dragon, but with Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock as St. George. If that makes sense. It's about the moment you solve the puzzle, which I think some of us get addicted to. With major. E major. There we go, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Major Mixolydian. Alright. Elementary, my dear, said St. George to the maiden as he drove his halberd home. The worm was weak in the small of his throat. It fluttered when he spewed smoke. I knew he would follow you tame as a kitten when properly tied and subdued. With pressure just there, he could not resist you. A poor dragon, I must conclude. The princess looked down at the scaly corpse, and she found that she had to agree. The dragon was less than the legends had told, thin and fiery, but not much meat. Smaller up close, all grimy and gory, with dull claws and teeth all brown. I see, said the princess, my fear was a dragon, not this lizard on the ground. He said, it's not the task, it's the risk. It's the lightning overhead. It's not the crime, it's the crash. The electric earthbound thread. When the truth strikes true and the light hits you and you wake up not dead yet. You must follow the, find the fire again. I
"No, thank you, my dear," said St. George to the princess as she offered him her glove. "I require no token, no favor at all. I do not do this for love." The princess felt slighted and frowned in frustration at her savior's distant coldness. "Why, you calculate away all your fears," she said. "Sir, I can see you have no true boldness." "Perhaps," said St. George with a smile, "or is it that a dragon's a problem to solve? You can calculate risk, but the truth of it is there is nothing so stirs the pulse. When the graceful solution electrifies you, then the world looks all wild and new. Oh, you needed me for to slay your dragon, but we both need dragons too." He said, "It's not the task, it's the risk. It's the lightning overhead. It's not the crime, it's the crash. The electric earthbound thread. When the truth strikes true and the light hits you and you wake up not dead yet. You must follow the find the fire. Follow the find the fire. Follow the find the fire The dragon was killed, there were huts to rebuild and scorched city walls to replace. The king begged him to stay, but he galloped away, for St. George was possessed by the chase.
Working on it. Can I get David Gordon up here again? We'll do a very old song now. Oh boy. Goodness, it's exciting to have all these albums out of my system, and now I can make some new things. But I'll tell. Yeah. Yes, this sounds great up here. Thank you so much. Really, really, really nice. I hope it sounds good out there. It sounds awesome up here. I can hear all the things. This is one of my favorite songs ever. I feel like someone else wrote it and it just came into my head. I feel lucky to have it. It's called Dark, Dark Eyes. And it was written for a young lady who had a hard time liking herself. And I'm happy to report she's doing well now. But I wish I could give this song to everyone who has wanted to be someone else for a time. And I like the new sound with you on it. I really do. So yeah.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, that's right. We're taking a little more Willie Nelson. It'll be nice.
You don't know how lovely you are, sweet, sweet soul. sweet, sweet soul. You don't comprehend, but I'll sing you every note love song till you can sleep through the night. I'll stay by your side if you'll have me, love. I'll hold you until you don't fight. I wish you would see what I see. My sweet, sweet soul. Dark, dark
Oh man, that was great. There's so many people play harmonica and so few people play it harmonica. Leave it at
The
that.
bar is low.
One more brand new one. This is called At the Races. Inspired by not wanting to wake up in the morning, and sometimes you gotta wake up in the morning. Although I shouldn't complain about that as a self-employed person. Not this one, no, the other one. Yeah. That clock, she's a cruel mistress. She'll kick you out of bed. See, I meant this to be kind of Johnny Cash, but now it's kind of klezmer. So we'll go with it. All right. That clock, she's a cruel mistress. She'll kick you out of bed. She'll roll you out the door before you're ready. She'll get busy when you feel like getting friendly. She's fast and slow, but she swears she's steady. And the clock, she's always right. Oh, that clock, she's always right. That clock, she's a cruel pace car, a rabbit on a string. The chase stokes your adrenaline, and it's a thrill to race her for a spin. But you can't beat her, just beat yourself again. That clock will wind you up, oh boy. That clock will run you down. But I know that clock, and I think she likes you. I swear I saw her wink. Yeah, I think that clock, she's got a thing for you. Maybe go buy her a drink. She likes planes and trains and hitting the race. A smidge of engine grease upon her face. She's sweet if you can match her pace. Yeah, I bet you could be friends. Yeah, I bet you could be friends. Oh, you want her in your sidecar in any case, because that clock, she always wins. That clock, she always wins. Oh, that clock, she always wins.
Reggae.
Woo! That's a first in the lower 48. It's the first outside of Alaska performance.
Reggae.
Woo! Yes. Oh, it's fun. You guys get to hear lots of things first. Y'all lucky. Yes. Including, as we get ready for this next one, you get something else first too. You and folks on Kickstarter and in the donors circle. I have an awesome clipboard here. And I don't know if I should pass. Maybe I should pass it around. It'll pass quick. Most of y'all are already on the email list. So, the clipboard has the email list, which tells you when I'm in town, because that is not very often and very swift. And the battle and the new concert tickets are to the Swift, and we'll be doing some cool stuff this year in Seattle, especially some collaborations and some Geek Girl Con and some other awesome things. So if you're not on the email list, get on it. Plus, there's a ton of new music coming out this year, including all my cover songs, which I'm working on right now. Was down recording some Conjunction Junction with the Double Clicks this week in Portland.
I was wondering what you were doing together. That's cool.
We all had to say "but" a lot.
Yeah. Hence the cartoon.
It was good
See, now
times.
It all comes together.
But if you're looking at the sign up page and then you flip to the next page, and then you flip screen to horizontal orientation, you'll see the Marian Call live in Europe. This is a CD pre-order because the CDs are finished printing and they will be on their way to us in a day or two. In fact, they'll be on their way to the fantastic Mr. K. Wiley, who makes everything happen with the fan-supported network. They will be on their way to him, and he will be packaging and sending them out to everyone else. If you want to pre-order it tonight for slightly cheaper shipping and stuff, then you're welcome to pick this up or snag it as it passes around. And as long as it's legible, you'll get it. So if you put your name, email, one other way to get a hold of you, like a Twitter handle, just in case your email bounces, and quantity and mailing address, we will get these off to you tonight for $15. $15. That's plural, right? And they should be here in a few days. We said we would ship them by May 25th, but I think it will actually be before that. You will also, probably tomorrow, I'm thinking, get an email immediately with a download code for the album, so you can download it immediately once you get the code in your email. That's the talking about. There we go. Go away. If you've already signed up or you're already on one of the other lists, you're already getting it, don't worry about it. This is just if you want to pre-order the CD and you haven't already gotten it in some form. Stop talking now. Play the song. It's a Bad Girl song. That's why we got Betsy up here. Mm-hmm. Ah! So, this is a song about a very, 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 very bad girl named Yolanda.
Where's that from?
Or Marian.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
All right.
Nobody knows. Here we go. All right. I think we're getting this. Don't you cry now, sweetie. Just you put that gun away. All I did was play the part you wanted me to play. You thought that you were handsome and strong and good in bed. I just agreed with you and you swallowed every word I said. Oh, honey, did you really think you were special, dear, unique? And did you really think I was so needy and so weak? I robbed you blind, left you crying. I played you for a fool, but you're the one who let me, Malcolm Reynolds. I did it. It was good for you too. All right, take it away, Diggity.
this story about the one that got away. It's a cruel game, but just the same, it's one that we all play. I've watched you force your hand before. You're no angel either, dear. So put your hands where I can see them. And let's get one thing clear. You're pathetic. Did you really have to go and spring for that new tattoo? Did you really think that I would choose to stay with you? I gave you what you wanted, baby, that's all, that's all. You returned the favor too, so we've both made out quite nicely. Admit it. It was good for you too. Admit it, admit it, admit it was good for you too. I won't apologize, my dear, no. Won't apologize because I know how it was good. It was good, it was good, it was good for you, good for you. Oh, I know you liked it, baby, you did. Night, sweetie.
Thank you, Betsy. That was a lot sexier with you. Admittedly, we couldn't have pulled it off. Let's see. We'll do one more song, and then we will take a stretch break. Thank you all for being so friendly. I appreciate you all crowding in like this. But this is just a great venue full of happy vibes. So I really thank you very much for coming tonight. Thank you, Clint, for having us again. We always love playing here. I got here and Clint says, "Welcome home," and I was like, "Absolutely, welcome home." It's great. I have to say a thing. This concert is free for you. I try and make all my concerts free as much as I possibly can, but it's definitely not free for me because I came down from Alaska and brought a lot of stuff for you, and it's been a a long week of trekking around Seattle and mostly not playing concerts, taking care of other things. So if you're enjoying the show, I would ask you to contribute. The recommended amount is $10 per person if you're enjoying it, if you can. If you can't, tell 10 people you liked it. Or in lieu of that, pick up a CD. I've got the Firefly Battlestar Galactica songs are on this little download card here, which is $5. So get 2 of those in your square. Or I've got Vanilla, my first album over there, which is $10. Or I've got this, my special amazing double album. This is definitely the best one. Sorry, spoiler.
Yeah.
But
Or
this
buy
is
them all.
very shiny.
Nice. Wow.
Ooh, ah.
I'll take 5
And if you
of them.
already have everything, then there's the new album pre-order, which is, again, $15. So it's all over there. All the stuff is over there. It's pretty awesome. And you'll get the digital album by email. And also, I have some amazing art prints by my mom. These are called her mini beasts. I love these. She has been illustrating slugs, snails, and other bugs for books which David Gordon has been writing, both the Eat a Bug cookbook and the Secret Life of Slugs and Snails. Yes, and
You didn't think I earned a living playing this, did you?
No.
And it's one of those times when we are all kind of pitching in with a little help from our friends. We are raising some funds for Diggity and my mom to stay to stay robust and vibrant the way that we like
Keep me
them.
out of the workforce.
To keep you out of the workforce. Oh, it's doctor's orders, no work for 6 months, which is actually kind of scary financially. So if you would like a print, please take one. If you wouldn't, just there's a separate bucket that is taking dollars is for these, and we're doing a little bit of fundraising online too. That's the end of the money talk, which is always embarrassing, but hey, let's face it, that's how it works. Like, you vote with your dollars for the stuff you like, and then it stays alive. Like this place, like every small business, and I love the whole Seattle area because of all the small businesses. And every time I go in, I'm like, I'm choosing to keep you alive because I really, really, really like you, Cupcake Royale, and and because I really, really like you, Cafe Vita, and I really, really like you, Portage Bay Cafe, and all the places that I really enjoy going. Portage Cafe. The waffle bar needs to be a thing everywhere.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
right. Someday it will.
Someday it will. We will have it.
That's true. That's true.
That's right.
And it keeps it interesting here. So yeah, if you enjoy whatever you enjoy, make sure you put a couple bucks toward it when you have them, or tell people if you don't have them. This is an audience participation song. So you guys have been sitting there calmly since your Muppet bit. Need to stir you up a bit. Yes, I was threatened with bodily harm if I did not perform this song tonight. So that's okay. That's okay. I can handle it. I know what to do in that when I'm threatened with bodily harm, which is comply immediately. And so when I say, you're my avocado baby, you say, you're my avocado baby. You say back what I just said, right? It's pretty easy. You're my avocado baby. Yeah, or whatever I say, you say back. Like, you're my Beecher's fresh handmade cheese baby. Oh, the cheese curds. Oh, the cheese curds. Yes. No, you didn't have to repeat that part. So this song is kind of about reality TV, which in Alaska we have a very special relationship with. We were just discussing the parts on the ice trucking and the plane flying shows where they're like, I don't know, the weather's pretty intense. I don't know if we're gonna make it. And the music's all really intense, like dun, 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 and it's like just like it's a drizzle, you know, that they're flying through. And they kind of, So this song is about Levi Johnston. I mean, I hope you've forgotten who that is. This song is about reality TV show stars. And it goes like this. Well, I had a good time, sweetheart, that's for sure. Well, I want to thank you for all your hustle. But if you lose my number now, I won't complain. 'Cause you're my avocado baby. Said you're my avocado baby. I said you're only good for one thing. Oh, I said you're my sushi baby. Yeah, I said you're my sushi baby. Said you're only good for one day. And I said, ooh, boy, now, better keep what you took. Boy, better keep what you took. Ooh, boy, now, boy, better eat what you cook. Boy, you better eat what you cook. Hey, 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 hey. Had a good time, sweetheart, that's for sure. Well, I want to thank you for all your trouble. But tomorrow I'll be 500 miles away, 'cause that's tour. 'Cause you're my faux fur baby. Said you're my faux fur baby. Oh yeah, you're nice and soft and not worth a dime. And I said you're my MTV baby. Yeah, you're my reality show baby. I said you're cheap and noisy and probably lying. And I said, ooh, boy, now, boy, better keep what you took. Boy, better keep what you took. I said, ooh, boy, now, boy, better eat what you cook. Boy, you better eat what you cook. Hey. I had a good run, Dollface. Incidentally, I should say that the You're My Avocado Baby, You're My MTV Baby and stuff were really interesting in Czech and German.
Oh, give us an example.
I can't. I don't speak Czech. I wish I did. It was the coolest language imaginable, but I was getting some really interesting looks. And some of them were asking me what avocados are in Prague. And two gentlemen kindly left the sci-fi convention where we were one of the guests. And I don't know exactly how far they traveled to find me an avocado. But it took them all day. And I was like, what can I give you? A piece of my hair? What can I do? I can't believe you went and found an avocado. So we had a little avocado party. right there in the green room in Prague with hot wine and beer, and I've totally forgotten the word for avocado in Czech, so oh well.
You said,
Had a good run, sweetheart, that's for sure. Well, I want to thank you for that extra beer. But you can stalk me online or at the show. Boy, you can call and text and call, I won't be home. Because I think I do it better on my own. I said you're my new high heels, baby, my new high heels. Yeah, you're only fun for what? Said you're my sushi, baby, you're my sweet sashimi, baby. Now you're only fresh for one day. You're my avocado baby. You're my avocado baby. Now in Spanish, you're my eres mi aguacate baby. Now in Czech, I'll learn it. I said you're only boy, you only said you're only good. Boy, you're only good for one day. Boy, you're good for one. Boy, you're only good for one day.
Tony Fabry. Woo! Yeah. You can find some of his CDs at the back too. David George Gordon.
excellent. I want to know how you say that. I want to say guacamole in Czech.
Guacamole in Czech?
Yeah, that's it.
It's probably guacamole. I mean,
Yeah,
Jeffrey's guessing there.
Probably.
I guess
It is in English. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Something.
I have to find out now. I guess I have to look it up.
You have to look it up.
I have to look it up. Yes.
All right, that was great.